This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill. We kick off Kentucky week on this Monday, Hubs. Got to hear from Josh Heupel, and his team seems pretty dialed in coming off the bye. That's the messaging, from the players and the head coach as of today. And you look at a team that's got everything in front of them, and he's basically saying you got to go out and earn it the next 5 games.
Yeah, and it starts with this one. You can't earn it week 3. You got to earn it week 1 first. Yeah. And it is a week by week season, as we've talked about. This is an opportunity for Tennessee, I think, to continue to grow and improve, and that's the challenge. This team's got to get better. They have a lot of veterans.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of things well, but there's a lot of things they can continue to improve upon. And I think the question is, how much does this team improve, especially the next 2 weeks before you get ready to go to Athens, Georgia. But it starts this week with how much better are you at home against Kentucky than you were against Florida and Alabama. It's
a Kentucky team that played multiple quarterbacks Saturday night, and I think the Vols have to be prepared to see either one come Saturday.
Yeah, I don't think Josh Heupel was taking a shot at Brian Kelly, but he did say, you always prepare for the backup quarterback, which obviously LSU was not prepared for Marcel Reed on Saturday night, but that's not what Josh Heupel meant. Listen, you're going to see both, and they play 2 different styles, right?
Yep.
And so you have to be ready for both of them, and you just can't give Kentucky anything easy. I think that's the challenge for the Tennessee defense. And then offensively, you know what? Stop stressing yourself. Finish an opening drive. Finish in the first half. Put some points on the board, and everybody just go kind of play and cut it loose. I think that's what Tennessee's challenge is this week.
I've said for a few weeks now, Tennessee's offense, if they ever put it together the way the defense is playing, somebody is just going to get run out of the stadium. I don't know who it is. Maybe it ends up being UTEP. Maybe it ends up being Vanderbilt or one of the next 2, Mississippi State or Kentucky. But if the offense can get out of its own way early and just produce something, and the defense continues to play it the way it has, it's hard not to think that Tennessee is not going to have a very successful day.
Well, I mean, if Tennessee were doing what we thought they would do offensively or where they are defensively right now, they'd be considered the number 1 team in the country by a lot of people.
Yeah.
They just haven't been able to do it offensively. You feel like it's closer. It's just a matter of going out and executing, and the challenge for Nico and those receivers and this offense this week is to execute at a higher level early in the game and put some points on the board.
Not receivers, but tight ends. I thought it was interesting. Miles Kitselman talked about how, Holden Stays, Ethan Davis, those guys coming along is going to be good for him down the stretch because, as he said, I can't play 75 snaps. I need those guys to continue to play and take some snaps, which means it takes away from me, but that's okay because I need to have healthier legs down the stretch because he seemed like he needed that bye week. Like he said, he goes, it came at the right time for me.
Yeah, he's played a lot of snaps, and I think, the question is going to be, what's Ethan Davis's role?
Yeah.
Okay, with Squirrel White not 100%, what do they do? Is it a little bit like what they're doing on defense and playing 3 linebackers, which is a bit out of the norm, not staying in their base nickel? Do they tweak a little bit, and you've got Ethan Davis and another tight end, and Davis is more of a big receiver type deal? What have they tweaked on in this open day that can help this offense unlock itself and play a little bit freer and be a little bit more productive? Does that include Davis? Is that Mike Matthews? Is that more Brazel in the slot? I mean, what do they do to kind of unlock this offense a little further?
We'll all find out coming up Saturday night, Tennessee and Kentucky. It's spooky Neyland, it's spooky Rocky Top, and it's an all-black dark mode game for the Vols. He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price.